These are some of my favorite videos because every time Leonardo AI has an update, I just know it's gonna be good.
This update improves any prompt in one click.
And that's exactly what we're doing today. Taking a look at Leonardo AI's newest update features.
It's amazing.
And fine-tuned models. And of course, a new update and new video wouldn't be complete without sharing some really good prompts to share with all of you guys to test and try for yourself. And one of those prompts I'm sharing and that we'll be testing today is an actual prompt generator specifically for extreme close-up, documentary-style, cinematic-looking AI images. So with this latest update, we're going to get 3 brand new fine-tuned models, which are actually a part of the Alchemy family as well. Leonardo Diffusion XL, which is described as the next phase of the core Leonardo model, stunning outputs even with short prompts. So this new fine-tuned model is going to work extremely well with short prompts. Then we have Leonardo Vision XL, a versatile model that excels at realism and photography, better results with longer prompts. Then we have Albedo Base or Albedo Base XL, a great generalist model that tends towards more CG artistic outputs. Then again, we'll touch on some of the Alchemy 2 updates that we'll be getting, including the Alchemy Refiner tool, designed not just as an upscaler, but a versatile tool. It's all set to elevate every aspect. And so Leonardo defines this as it's not just about making images bigger, it's about enhancing every pixel, from better coherence to emphasizing the finest details. The Alchemy Refiner ensures every work is gallery ready. And then you can look on your screen right here, look at these before and after images, and I gotta tell you, looking at this Alchemy Refiner, it does look pretty impressive. The other thing you can do is rejuvenate new images. So we'll try that as well. But my favorite part of this update is something very simple, but it produces something pretty complex. It's this new little button, and this new little button looks like a pair of dice. Once you click that button, you're gonna get 2 pretty cool options. And I gotta tell you, once this has come out, I've been using this like crazy, and I'm pretty impressed with the results every single time. So what this new button gives you, it's gonna give you 2 options. 1, a new random prompt. Just type that button and it's going to spew out just a random prompt for you to use. I like to use the Leonardo AI prompt generator tool. Let Leonardo AI give me 4 to 8 different prompts to try, but then take that prompt, copy and paste it in to the generator, and then hit that magic dice button and say improve this prompt, and I'm going to get some really good results. This is really taking prompting to the next level. Okay, so first let's hop over here into my Airtable database and look at some of these prompt generators that we're going to be sharing and trying today. So you can get access to all these prompts I'm sharing with you today with the link in the description. Okay, so the very first one I want to try is this new one that I just did, and it's a cinematic close-up prompt generator. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is head over to ChatGPT. The first thing we'll do, let me make sure I have DALL-E turned off, because here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go to default, but we're actually going to utilize that DALL-E option on one of these prompts, and it's going to give us amazing results and ideas. So for the first part of it, let's go ahead and then just copy this whole entire prompt in. Then it says, yes, I understand. What specific theme or subject do you want the generated prompts to focus on for the AI images? Let's just say something completely random. A woman petting a rhino. Let's just see what it can come up with right here. Okay, so based on the theme, here we go. Let's see what it can come up with. Boom, look at this. Now, just like that, we get 10 prompts. 10 prompts to use based off of one simple prompt. That's the awesomeness of these prompt generators. Now, that's cool. Although we're using this in Leonardo AI, I like to use and tell ChatGPT we're using DALL-E, because now obviously DALL-E is integrated within ChatGPT. Now, I'm going to copy and paste a few of these in and then paste them into Leonardo AI, and I'll show you all the amazing results. But first, let me show you how to do a deeper dive and take full advantage of this. So now, keeping these prompts in mind, now open up a new chat over here in the top left. Okay, go to ChatGPT 4. And now this time activate DALL-E 3. Make sure it's activated. Now that we have that, we're going to come down here to send a message. But first, let's go ahead and pick one of these prompts. So let's go ahead and copy and paste this prompt number 2 right here. Okay. Now we're going to go back over to where we just were. DALL-E 3 is activated. Come down here. And now paste that prompt in at the bottom. Now, since we have DALL-E 3 activated, it's automatically going to kick in and start creating images for us like you see right here. Now, once it's creating these images for us, we're going to take these prompts and actually put them into Leonardo AI as well. So while we're waiting on DALL-E, let's head over to Leonardo AI and copy and paste this prompt in here too, okay? So I'm gonna paste the prompt in, a photorealistic 8K image of a woman in a rhino, okay? So what we're gonna do now is, I have one of the new fine-tuned models opened, Leonardo Diffusion XL. And the reason why this works perfectly with this prompt is because this new fine-tuned model specifically says that it works well with shorter prompts. Well, that's exactly what I have right here, a shorter prompt. I have Alchemy V2 turned on, okay? And once it's turned on, keep in mind, what sort of image do we want to create? I wouldn't say it's necessarily dynamic, so let's open up Alchemy and let's go ahead and choose something that's going to be more similar to what we're wanting. So in this case, we're doing photorealistic, documentary style, so let's just do that. Let's go through these, and I would recommend either picking cinematic or photography. Let's go ahead and do both and then see what these both can come up with. We'll come back and visit this in a second. Now, let's head back over to DALL-E. Now check this out. Look what this made for us right here. I gotta tell you, I'm more and more impressed every time I continue using DALL-E in ChatGPT. Sometimes it gets it wrong, sometimes right, but this looks pretty cool. So even though this is a specific video about Leonardo AI, we still want to take full advantage and leverage the power of GPT with DALL-E. So I went ahead and clicked on this image we got from ChatGPT via DALL-E, and now one of the cool things I like about this new integration is over here to the right, it gives us the actual prompt it was created. So we fed it that short and simple one sentence prompt. It tells us what prompt it made to make our image. So here it is right here. Photorealistic image of a woman with light skin and a ponytail wearing khaki shorts and a t-shirt sitting on the ground. This prompt is copied. Now remember, that's not the prompt that we originally fed it. DALL-E's actually creating prompts for us as we move along. So don't forget to click on these images to get different prompts. But before we do that, let's look at these images we just got in Leonardo AI. Again, fantastic. Alchemy. So this very first one down here, again, both used Leonardo Diffusion XL. This one down here is cinematic. The one at the top is photography. And then the one at the top looks fantastic. Definitely what we were looking for. Cinematography, close up, cinematic, close up, documentary style. Pretty unique in the savannah. I love it. Back to DALL-E. We pasted that longer prompt. Now this time, let's use the one that works better for longer prompts. And then that's going to be this one right here, Leonardo Vision XL. You can see where it specifically says, better results with longer prompts. Let's go ahead and generate with this model, okay? So now I'm going to take that longer prompt that we got, and let's go ahead and look at everything. We'll leave it on photography. We'll generate that. And then we'll do the same thing with cinematic, and then generate that one here. Now going back to ChatGPT, let's go back and copy and paste another one of these prompts. But before we do, let me show you one of these images Leonardo AI just made. Okay. Not exactly right, but funny nonetheless. Okay, we did get this one. This is pretty cool. Okay, I like the way that looks. A little bit crazy. And then that one's pretty cool too. This was the Vision XL photography style. This looks good too. And so look at this. We got some pretty amazing looking images. So now let's take advantage of one of the newest updates, okay? So I copied and pasted this prompt that we got from ChatGPT. Now I want to hit this magic button over here, right? Here are the rolling 2 dice over here on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and click that up. And now let's do improve prompt. I love this so much because all you have to do is just put a simple prompt and then look at this right here. Definitely expands it. Oh man, this is awesome. Let's go ahead and take this and let's hit generate for that one. And now while this is thinking, let me show you one of the best ways to really double dip and up your productivity. Go over to prompt generation right here. I've showed you this before, but check this out. Let's just type in something completely random, okay? A neon bunny wearing sunglasses. We're gonna go ahead and then hit ideate. So we're giving it a simple idea and then we're gonna get prompts directly from Leonardo AI. Let's take a look at all 4 of these right here, okay? And then let's just go ahead and pick one of the ones we like. And I hit generate, and it's gonna go ahead and start to make it. Now, I didn't really want this fine-tuned model chosen, so we'll change it up a little bit. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look over here at these images that Leonardo AI just made for us again. Look at these right here. Now remember, these images right here that Leonardo AI just made, this is from the prompt that I asked it to give me a prompt improvement. So I got this image by using the rolling dice button and selected improve prompt, and I got this right here. This is fantastic. Look at this. Very cool. I love that button. It's done a great job. Okay, now let's go back up to our bunny. Check this out. I love this right here, man. This is cool. Okay, so here's the first one here. This is pretty amazing. And so I got this really cool looking images of this bunny by using the prompt generator. So there it is up here. And now let's just go ahead and do the same thing. Let's hit this button again, and then do improve prompt and get something again similar, but now this time with an improved prompt. Now, while we're waiting for Leonardo AI, let's go back to ChatGPT because I want to share with you 2 more prompt generators you're going to love to try and use for yourself. Let's go back over here to my Airtable database, and the next one I'll do is this one right here. Okay, I'm going to copy this full one out. It's very similar to the first one that we used. This time we're going to come back over here to ChatGPT, and I'm going to open up a new chat. And then just for speed's sake, I'm going to go ahead and go to 3.5 and then paste this prompt in. So it's basically the same prompt as the first one. I took out the close-up, cinematic, documentary style sort of characteristics, and I'll go ahead and then hit send, and it's going to do the same thing. Now this time, let's just type in supercar, okay? And so it's going to be a prompt generator for a supercar, and it's going to give me this one right here, okay? Generate prompts for AI images of hyper-detailed supercar. So what you want to do is copy this now, right? What this is actually doing, it's going to give you a prompt generator. So you ask it for a subject, and it's going to give you a prompt generator for that subject. So then copy this prompt it gives you here, and then now paste this in. Now we have a prompt generator itself in GPT 3.5, and then just like that, we get 10. So now it's almost similar to the first one, but again, it's not documentary style, and it actually is a prompt that generates a prompt generator for you. Copy this one in here, and then we're going to go back to Leonardo AI, and while we're at it, boom, our other one is done for our neon bunny with sunglasses on. Look at that. That is awesome. I love this right here. Now we're waiting on Leonardo AI. Let's go ahead and try another prompt generator. Okay, so now the next one we're going to do is come back over here and copy this one at the very bottom. This is very simple, but it's actually going to increase our prompt productivity by 10. And so here's what I mean. Okay, it's very simple. It's a simple idea and concept, but you're going to paste it in after you give it a prompt. But first, let's go to Leonardo AI and then see how our supercar one did. Look at this right here. Man, awesome. Here is what we got for the supercars. Extremely photorealistic. Love it. Look at that. Now let's go back to ChatGPT. Again, this time I'm in 3.5 again, just because it's a little bit faster. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy the prompt from Airtable, and here it is at the bottom of your screen. You can see it's very simple. You are a prompt professional, the most advanced ChatGPT prompt writer in the world. I will provide you a prompt. Today, your job is to rewrite the prompts, again, in 10 different unique and creative ways. Now, ask me what prompt to rewrite. So what you're going to do, you first have to have a prompt, right? So it could be anything simple, but then it's going to rewrite it for you. Here is what I love to do. Let's go back over here to Leonardo AI. And while we're thinking of something, let's go back and reopen up this prompt generating tool. Okay, I'm going to type in an astronaut lost in space. So hit ideate. We're going to go ahead and let Leonardo AI do its prompt magic. Now let's pick one of the 4. Let's just go ahead and then just go with the first one right here. I'll hit generate just for fun. I'm also going to go ahead and copy this one. I copied the first one. I'll hit generate. Actually let Leonardo AI make one for us. So now we're going to come back over here to ChatGPT, and remember, here is our prompt generator we gave it. It's the prompt rewriter. So go ahead and then paste that in. Here it says, thanks for the compliment. I'll be happy to assist you with rewriting prompts. Please provide me with the prompt you'd like me to rewrite. I'll generate it 10 different times with different unique variations. And here we go. So now paste this prompt in that we got from the Leonardo AI prompt generator. Certainly, here are 10 unique and creative variations of the provided prompt. Look at this right here. Boom, just like that, we get 10 really amazing ones. I love this. Man, we're getting so many prompts done. Let's go ahead and then just copy number 6. All these are impressive. Let's go back over here to Leonardo AI, and here's what we got from the first ones we made. That one's pretty cool. Look at this right here. Man, I love the way that looks. Extremely realistic. And then this one's pretty cool too. Now, that was from the prompt generator that Leonardo AI gave us up here. We're going to go ahead and delete that, but now type in the prompt rewriter that we got from ChatGPT. We'll use Diffusion XL. And then while we're at it, let's try out one of the other new fine-tuned models as well. Okay, now check out this first row at the top. We got our first variations from Leonardo AI with the ChatGPT prompt rewriter. Man, this is amazing. Look at that. That looks cool too. Close up. Oh man, very good. And this was made with the photoreal cinematic option. Diffusion XL cinematic. And then look at this right here, man, fantastic the way these turned out. Man, this is getting better and better every time I use it. You can keep going back and forth over and over again between Leonardo AI's prompt generating tool, their prompt improver, and DALL-E. You're gonna get non-stop prompts. And then here we go with our top row right here. This is with the new fine-tuned model, Albedo Base XL. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but nonetheless, look at this right here. This is amazing. These might be my favorite right here. Look at this one, golly. Before we go back to that, I just wanna remind you guys that I try to put all of these prompts, a lot of my prompts on my website. If you go underneath the blog section, I try to write blogs that contain hundreds of prompts for you guys to use. And then up here underneath ChatGPT, I have a lot of other options to get hundreds and hundreds of prompts that you guys can test and try for yourself. So there'll be a link in my description for all these things. And you can just come over here to these drop boxes. You can see some are long, but just copy and paste these prompts into ChatGPT or Leonardo AI, and you're gonna get some amazing results. So back to Leonardo AI, look at this right here. I gotta tell you, I think that this fine-tuned model, this Albedo base XL, man, this has done a great job with this Rhino. Now we're almost done, but before we do that, let's just try this dice button right here, and now let's try a new random prompt, and let's see what this can come up with. In a mesmerizing oil painting. Okay, a Space Pioneer. We'll try that one. Okay, cool. Here's the one for the Space Pioneer. Here's my random prompt. That looks pretty cool. And then here's the second one up here. We got another one. A wacky, majestic goblin emerges. Pretty cool. Now, while that's waiting, keep in mind, another part of the update was the Alchemy Refiner tool. So let's go down to some of my older images that I think could use a little bit of improvement. So I have this pulled up right here, my image, and right here is that button, Alchemy Refiner. Use this to refine and upscale your images. It can improve faces and hands as part of the process. Okay, so now that it's done, here's what we do. We can look at it now. We have the original image and then Alchemy Refiner medium smooth. Let me go ahead and open that up. Oh wow, I can definitely notice a difference. Let me show you the original one. Okay, here's the original one. Look, okay, original and refiner. Yeah, definitely. Refiner really does a great job. Okay, now that we're done, here is my next random prompt that we had Leonardo make for us. That's kind of weird, but it's exactly what the prompt says. A whimsical, detailed portrayal of a wacky, majestic goblin. Okay, so there you have it. Another awesome update by Leonardo AI. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button because you'll be the first to know when all these videos come out. But until then, we'll see you next time.